Hey everybody, John here from Equinox Home Financing. Today I wanted to talk to you about, the different types of self-employed income that's out there today. We deal with a ton of self-employed people here at Equinox Home Financing. As a matter of fact, we specialize in working with people that are self-employed. You've got so many types of self-employed people today. It's 2024 and you got gig workers, side hustles, you got independent contractors, you got your traditional retail shop owners. With that said, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what different types of self-employed income are out there and what you can use to get qualified to finance, to buy a home, or to do refinancing or pull out some equity from your home. The first and most popular is using your filed tax returns. If you have a corporation, we would use two forms of proof of income. That would be your 1120S corporate tax returns for 2 years and your personal tax returns, your 1040s. We would look at numbers from both what your corporation did, then it pays you a K-1, which transfers to your 1040 tax returns, and then we look at your overall income and average what you made over the past 2 years. So that's if you have a corporation or a member of an LLC. If not, the second method would be a Schedule C, or you could be a sole proprietor, independent contractor, also filing tax returns. There would be a form on your 1040 tax returns. It's called the Schedule C. And from there, we're looking at your net profit of what you made. I see a lot of insurance agents, realtors, 1099 contractors that combine all of their 1099s and fill out the Schedule C, form. And what we're looking for is line 31 on your Schedule C to see what your positive or negative net income is. And then next, if you don't have tax returns and you file or you have not filed, but if you filed and you deduct a lot of expenses and it's always negative or very low in income, we can't use that for your traditional loan, but don't worry. We have so many other types of programs available. Number one, the best one that we have specialized in for years is our bank statement program for self-employed. If you own a business or you're a sole proprietor and you have bank statements that is generating revenue and we can see those deposits, we'll collect 12 or 24 months of your bank statements to see what your average deposit is. Now we can use that for your income on your loan application. Second, if you're a 1099, independent contractor, gig worker, or whatnot, we can collect 2 years of all your 1099s and we'll average that out. Whatever your average is on your 1099, you're now gonna use that number to qualify for home financing. Next, if you're self-employed, but you don't wanna mess with bank statements, or you have partners and they don't want you using them, or you just don't wanna disclose your bank statements, but you're truly self-employed and your CPA knows all of your numbers, we could do a CPA profit and loss statement program. Basically, your CPA would write us a letter, says that you've been self-employed, what your ownership is in this company, and attach 2 years of your profit and loss, and whatever your net income is, we would use that for your loan application. Now, this is probably the fourth and most, rare program that we do here, because usually if we're working with self-employed folks, they fit into those other categories that I just spoke about. But we have a true no income program as well, where you don't need to prove anything. Government-backed program, you don't need any income. It's all based on good credit, good payment history, and what your assets look like. So if you have a lot of money in the bank, you're self-employed, you have good credit and good pay history, we'll get you approved. You don't need anything. But do know that the rates are gonna be higher. The riskier the loan is, or the less income documentation that you provide, the interest rates, the terms may not be as favorable as one where you are able to document everything that you have. Now, that's for business owners and things like that. Well, I get a lot of other questions. How about if I am a real estate investor? Like, I'm self-employed, but I don't have like a business, I don't get 1099s. That's fine. We work with a ton of real estate investors. I'm talking about people who own 10, 12, 14 units that they're collecting rents on. Hey, you're self-employed. So we have programs for that as well. Don't need to use your tax returns. We don't need to use your bank statements. We have other programs that if you're looking to finance or refinance or buy, we actually just go off the rent income to get you qualified for that property. So that's our debt service coverage ratio program. And what that means is when you're looking to buy a rental to add onto your portfolio as a self-employed person, instead of asking for any income documents, we just need the property to qualify for your loan. So if I get you a loan, and your monthly payment is $2,500, for example, as long as that home can rent for $2,500, which we'll order a report on to verify, then you're totally qualified. So I think I've covered all the different types of self-employment income. If you're self-employed and you're watching this, I bet you fall into one of those slots and you need help with financing or have been turned down, call us today. We'll help you out. Thank you.